Dan Blocker was a beloved American actor whose warm presence and towering stature made him a household name. Best known for playing the gentle giant Eric Haas Cartwright on Bonanza, Blocker became the heart of a show that defined television in the 1960s. He brought humor, strength, and deep humanity to a character who was both physically imposing and emotionally tender. But behind the kindness and laughter was a man with strong principles, and one person who pushed his patience to the limit. While Blocker was loved by audiences and colleagues alike, he harbored a rare and intense dislike for his co-star, Pernell Roberts, who played his on-screen brother, Adam Cartwright. In a world where the cast promoted family values on screen, the reality behind the scenes was far more complex. This is the story of Dan Blocker, his rise, his legacy, and the one actor he truly couldn't forgive. A Texas boy with a big future, Dan Blocker was born Bobby Dan Davis Blocker on December 10, 1928, in DeKalb, Texas, and raised in the small West Texas town of O'Donnell. From an early age, he displayed the physical size that would later define his career, standing 6 feet 4 inches and weighing over 300 pounds. His family were ranchers, and he grew up surrounded by the hard work and quiet dignity of rural life. These early years shaped his grounded personality, giving him the calm strength that made Hoss feel real. Blocker attended the Texas Military Institute, where he learned discipline and leadership, and later studied speech and drama at Sul Ross State University. He also played football, using his size to his advantage. Though acting wasn't his first ambition, his education laid the groundwork for a future in entertainment. The boy from O'Donnell would soon become one of television's most beloved faces, from teacher to soldier. After college, Blocker began his career as a high school teacher and football coach, working in Texas and New Mexico. He was well loved by students, admired for his patience and kindness. But the world changed dramatically in 1951 when Blocker was drafted into the U.S. Army during the Korean War. Serving as an infantry sergeant, he became a decorated veteran. Though he rarely spoke about his military service, the experience shaped his character, adding depth, discipline, and maturity. Returning home, he resumed teaching, but soon felt drawn to something more. Hollywood was calling. His size, voice, and gentle personality made him perfect for character roles, and he began taking small parts in television westerns like Gunsmoke, Wagon Train, and The Restless Gun. These early roles were stepping stones that would eventually lead to the role that defined his life. The birth of Hoss Cartwright. In 1959, Blocker landed his defining role as Eric Haas Cartwright on Bonanza. The show quickly became one of America's most popular series, running for 14 seasons. Blocker's character was the emotional center, strong, compassionate, and deeply loyal. Haas wasn't a stereotype of a large man. He was intelligent, sensitive, and often childlike in his innocence. Audiences connected with his warmth and sense of justice, and Blocker's performance made him one of television's most beloved figures. His natural chemistry with co-stars like Michael Landon, Lauren Green, and Pernell Roberts helped shape Bonanza into a family drama that felt real. Blocker appeared in over 400 episodes, becoming one of the most familiar faces on television. He proved that strength could coexist with kindness, and that a man could be both powerful and gentle. Haas was not just a character, he was a symbol of humanity. The rumored rift with Pernell Roberts. Behind the family-friendly screen of Bonanza, tension simmered between Dan Blocker and Pernell Roberts. Roberts played Adam Cartwright, the eldest brother, and he was known for his serious, intense personality. Unlike Blocker, who embraced the show's wholesome tone, Roberts often criticized the writing and felt the series lacked depth. He believed television should challenge society and provoke thought, Blocker, however, valued unity and the moral simplicity of Bonanza. To him, the show was a family and a community, something to protect. Roberts's public complaints and constant dissatisfaction were seen as disruptive. Blocker reportedly viewed Roberts as ungrateful and disrespectful, especially during a time when the show was at its peak. The difference in values created a rift that never healed. Blocker believed in teamwork. Roberts believed in individual artistic integrity. Their opposing views made them destined to clash. Why Blocker hated Roberts more than anyone. The tension between Blocker and Roberts wasn't just personal, it was ideological. Blocker saw Bonanza as a platform for family values, morality, and simple storytelling. Roberts saw it as a creative prison. He wanted deeper scripts and more meaningful character development. Blocker felt that Roberts's constant complaints undermined the show's success and threatened the harmony of the cast. In Blocker's eyes, Roberts's attitude was selfish and arrogant, especially since Bonanza provided them all with fame and financial security. Blocker believed that the show's strength was its sense of community, and Roberts's behavior broke that trust. Many crew members felt Blocker was the anchor that kept the set grounded, while Roberts was the storm that kept disrupting it. Blocker's dislike was not casual. It was rooted in values. He believed Roberts betrayed the family he had come to love. The breaking point and Roberts's exit. By 1965, after 6 seasons, Roberts left Bonanza. His departure was not peaceful, and it highlighted the deep strain between him and his co-stars. Some sources suggest Blocker was relieved when Roberts left, believing the set would return to its peaceful, family-oriented atmosphere. Roberts's exit ended years of conflict and tension, but it did not erase the resentment. Blocker continued to feel that Roberts had been disloyal and disruptive. Though they never had a public showdown, the bitterness remained. Blocker was known for his generosity and warmth. Yet this was one relationship he could not forgive. In Blocker's mind, Roberts had betrayed the show and the cast's sense of unity. And unlike other conflicts, this one lasted beyond the screen, continuing even after Roberts was gone. For Blocker, it was the one grudge that never softened. The real Dan Blocker. Family first off-screen. Dan Blocker was a devoted husband and father. He married Dolia Lee Parker, whom he met during college, and together they raised 4 children, sons David and Dirk, and daughters Deborah Lee and Donna. Family was the cornerstone of his life, and he often returned to his Texas ranch to stay connected to his roots. Despite his fame, Blocker remained grounded and humble, known for his kindness and warmth. He never let Hollywood change who he was. His children remember him as a loving father, and his colleagues remember him as a gentle man with a strong moral compass. He brought the same integrity to his personal life as he did to his on-screen character. For Blocker, loyalty wasn't just a role, it was a way of life. His family was his anchor, and Texas heritage remained at the core of his identity. The tragic end of a legend. Dan Blocker's life was cut tragically short on May 13, 1972, when he died at the age of 43 from complications following gallbladder surgery. His sudden death shocked fans and cast a shadow over the final seasons of Bonanza. The producers chose to address his passing directly, writing Hoss out of the series by having him die off-screen. The absence of Hoss was deeply felt by viewers and cast members alike, and many believe the show never recovered from the loss. Bonanza was canceled the following year, marking the end of an era. Blocker's death wasn't just the loss of a star, it was the loss of the heart of the show. His warmth, humor, and humanity were irreplaceable. The gentle giant was gone, but his legacy lived on. Outro. The man who loved family more than fame. Dan Blocker was more than an actor. He was a symbol of kindness, strength, and loyalty. He transformed the image of the big man in Hollywood, proving that power and tenderness could coexist. His portrayal of Hoss Cartwright remains one of television's most beloved performances, and his legacy continues to inspire new generations. Yet the story of Blocker is also a reminder that even the most gentle souls can harbor deep resentment when their values are challenged. His dislike for Pernell Roberts shows how strongly he believed in unity, respect, and teamwork. In the end, Blocker's life was defined by love. Love for his family, love for his audience, and love for the world he helped build on screen. The gentle giant may be gone, but his memory remains as powerful as ever.